Hi there, my name is Fatima, and this will be my first time. This is my first time to have a video that is going to upload on YouTube. So, yeah, so I'm going to talk about confidence. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Fatima Hortizano, and I am 28 years old, living in the Philippines, Siargao. Yeah, it's a very beautiful place here. It's stunning. Yeah, and also love the things that I'm doing like surfing and sometimes surfing. I'm not really a pro, but I just started. But yeah, I want to talk about um being confident. And I just want to express my thoughts and just, just saying what's on my mind and my experiences becoming a confident woman, a person, because I was not like this. I was not like this. Um, I remember that when I was a kid, I was bullied by my classmate when I was grade one. I remember it. That he told me, like, if you're not gonna give me 1 peso, I'm going to punch you. I was like, I was kind of like fat, a little bit fat, like as a kid, but now I'm not fat. But my name is like Fatima. Anyway, um, yeah, so I was bullied when I was a kid, and I just gave him the money because I don't want any fight. But I was, scared at that time because I never experienced that before, you know, as a kid. And there were times when I was like, I think when I was, let me think, when I was something like 8 years old because okay, I'm gonna yeah, I'm sometimes like talking like in a Filipino language, so I just say it in a way that I'm talking or speaking in Filipino. So let me say that again, when I was 8 years old, I remember that I almost couldn't speak. I because my confidence was really low, and I was a very shy person, and um, I was still actually very emotional and sensitive. Whenever someone told me that I made mistake or this is not good, like I overthink and I punish myself by crying and also like staying at home and just like I'm a bad person, something like that, like bringing myself down. But slowly, like um I think I remember like 14 years old, 15 years old when I was in high school because of this big event that happened in my life, in my family. Yeah, crying a little bit, kind of like about to cry, but like my father had to go abroad because we're so poor. And then my sister also something happened to her, so she needed to not be in our family. So it was really heartbroken for me because like I was like thinking of like, wow, what a perfect family, even though we're poor, we're together. And then that suddenly happened, and I was totally broken at the time. Yeah, but anyways, um I don't know if you believe in, like like healing stuff, like in our relatives, relatives of my father, they recommend us like to have this healer to heal me because I had this nervous breakdown at the time, and she was healing me. She was doing some stuff like whispering in my head and like I don't know. But one thing I never forget what she told me is that you're a shy person, and you you really have to express yourself. You have to talk in order for you to heal yourself. And I was like, really? I, yeah, I think you're right. Maybe you're right. It's because whenever someone asks me about like how are you, I'm just gonna say okay. Or I even covered my face like kind of like emo. I don't know if you know emo. Like I covered my face with my long bangs because I don't want to talk to people and I don't like people. It was hard for me because it's an emotional person and very sensitive. So yeah, I started like having that kind of journey. I remember like 15, 16 years old that I started to open myself and talk to people even though I didn't want to talk to people, but yeah, I have to. So now I'm very talkative. Look at me now. All right. Anyway, so yeah, what else? Like I was I was like attending this church, Bible-based church. It was very helpful for my confidence and they actually challenged me to face people, to introduce myself to a lot of people, to talk in front of a lot of people because like when you are baptized in the church you are going to talk. I was talking to a lot of people like I think like 50 to 80 people and like telling my story like um I got baptized and my name is Fatima blah 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 Jesus blah 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 and yeah and I started that journey of um slowly like talking to people, introducing myself to people and not being scared. And yeah, actually I remembered when I was a kid, it was very traumatic for me because I was a very expressive kid, but because of my uncles kept telling me like shut up because we are talking and you should not talk because you're a kid and your uncles are talking. I was like, okay, I will shut up. So I keep like repetitively um, receive that kind of you know that kind of feedback from the people that I love, from my relatives, from my family. How could you do that to a kid? That I should shut up because I don't have the right to speak. But yeah, if you have a kid, you should talk to your kid in a proper way or to your relatives, or like not bringing them down, but say something in a nice way. Or like, yeah, just like saying it in a way that you care, not because of your egos. Anyway, so yeah, so when it comes to confidence, I think you just have to be yourself. It's really important, like being yourself and well, it's not easy. It takes practice. It's a journey, man. It's a journey. you're gonna you're gonna show up every single day when it comes to dancing, when it comes to socializing, introducing yourself. Hey, I'm Fatima, and blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, just be yourself, and it's okay to make mistakes. So I make mistakes every single day, and yeah, and sometimes there will be days that I just cried a lot because you know that that sometimes when you are new to that thing, or when you're new to exploring um this way of being confident, because no one taught me how to be confident. I self-taught myself, or like I studied because I love to study. I listen to successful people who are already confident. I also read books. Yeah, those people on YouTube, they're amazing. I listen a lot to Oprah Winfrey and also Les Brown and a lot of successful people. And what else should I say?